I have a slightly new environment today, so bear with me. And today my remarks are not entirely prepared, but I wanted to talk about the upcoming celebration that we have on Sunday, and it's called Pentecost. If you are a member of a church, you're probably aware of this, a Christian church. And the beauty of this particular celebration, it always occurs 50 days after Easter. And 40 days after Easter, Jesus leaves the earth, right? We celebrate that this man, he died. But then death couldn't hold him, right? So he rose from the dead. What a fantastical kind of a story to believe. And even if one doesn't believe the story in and of itself, still we stay with the story throughout the Easter season to see what it can teach us otherwise. So 40 days after Jesus rises, he says to his disciples, to his followers, he says, "Go here into this place and wait for me, and I will send you an advocate. I will send you the Holy Spirit to help you." And so they do. They go and they pray in this room and they await the promise that Jesus had offered them. And then on the 50th day, on Pentecost, they feel a sense of rushing wind in a room where the doors and windows are closed, or perhaps not closed all the way, and they sense this fire, and they see these like sort of crazy fantastical tongues of fire descending upon them. And when that happens, they receive a new courage, they receive new insights, they receive something new, right? Something happens to them, something happens to their spirit to physically change them. And this is something that we can recognize as a part of who we are. We are spiritual beings, and we can receive spiritual help, whether it's from the world around us or from God, however you might interpret that. But we are spiritual beings, and we have the ability, for example, to join in prayer, one might say, or to join our human spirits in another sense. We have this ability that we cannot always explain, where we're able to join with one another as a common people and in a spiritual way. So sometimes you would hear of a story where a person can't lift a car or a beam, but in that time of greatest need, there's some kind of a catastrophe, a person can go beyond human strength and accomplish something really, really great. And so that's what this celebration is about. It's about us going beyond our human capability and finding something that's superhuman in a sense. I mean, we all have this hero worship of Batman and Robin and Spider-Man and all these crazy Marvel characters. But it's not about us being human and saving the world. It's about us opening ourselves to what is around us and opening ourselves to receive something that we might ordinarily be closed to. So when the Holy Spirit descended on the apostles, they received gifts of courage, gifts of speaking out in public, things that they didn't potentially necessarily naturally have, gifts that they didn't naturally possess perhaps. The gift of insight, the gift of understanding finally what Jesus was talking about the whole time that he was here. And so as we approach this day, it's the coming Sunday, let's take the time really to think about, what are my skills? What skills do I perhaps desire to have that I maybe don't have? And to take the time before Sunday to think about the things that we need and the things that would help us to be better people and the things that would help us accomplish greater things, and really take time to desire them, to meditate on them, to think about them, to pray about them, and say, God, whoever you are, wherever you are, I think these are the things that I need. Can you help me to accomplish them, or to receive them, or to open my heart to them? Can this spiritual place in which we kind of cross the line between our humanity, our physical humanity, and our capacity to be spiritual, can we meet there, and can I receive something that I need for the coming weeks, for the coming years, so that I'm more prepared to accomplish what I need to accomplish in my life, and so that I am more able to see the good and the beauty and the blessings around me. Thanks so much for listening today.